Namaskar students. A well-known poet has said, the more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. Reading books is very interesting. There are a variety of books available for children. Action and adventure, classics, comic books or novels, detective and mystery, fantasy, historical fictions, fairy tales. Different types of books are associated with different topics, characters, and types of language. Each will encourage a different dialogue or conversation with children. Today, we are going to recite a poem from our English Bal Bharati textbook, Unit 2, Poem 14, My Books. My books. Anonymous. Anonymous means the poet or the poetess who has written the poem are unknown. I love my books. They are the homes of queens and fairies and knights and gnomes. Each time I read, I make a call on some quaint person, large or small, who welcomes me with a hearty hand and leads me through his wonderland. Each book is like a city street, along whose winding way I meet new friends and old who laugh and sing and take me off adventuring. My books. I love my books. They are the homes of queens and fairies and knights and gnomes. In this stanza, the poet tells us how much he loves his books. He feels that they are the homes of queens and fairies. Queens are the wives of kings. Fairies are small imaginary beings of human form that have magical powers and a wand. Knights mean soldiers who rode horses and fought battles a long time ago. We come across these knights especially in storybooks or in fairy tales. They are the soldiers who fight for their kingdom and protect their kingdom. Gnomes are tiny men who are believed to be the guardians of Earth's treasures. These tiny men have long beard and they wear a cone-shaped cap. They are very small and they also have magical powers. But students, all this is imaginary and we come across these characters in fairy tale books and storybooks the poet loves to read. Each time I read, I make a call on some quaint person, large or small, who welcomes me with a hearty hand and leads me through his wonderland. Here, the poet tries to tell us that each time he reads a book, he meets a quaint person. Quaint means a strange or an unusual person. This person is sometimes large or small, who welcomes the poet with a hearty hand. Hearty hand means with a warm welcome or with a friendly hand and leads him through Wonderland. Wonderland is a beautiful place where we would all imagine to be and enjoy ourselves and have fun. Each book is like a city street along whose winding way I meet new friends and old who laugh and sing and take me off adventuring. In this stanza, the poet tries to tell us that each book he reads is like a city street. This means that the poet is moving to different places like the city street that is always full of people along whose winding way I meet. Winding means having a lot of bends and turns. The city street is full of bends and turns, and when he moves around, he meets his new and old friends who make him laugh and sing and take him off adventuring. Adventuring means doing new and exciting things, often in new places. Through this poem, the poet expresses his experience of reading different books and imagining various characters like the queens, fairies, knights, gnomes, etc., that are all present in the storybook. So students, reading book is very important and should be a part of our daily lives. Reading improves our vocabulary. When we read, we come across many new words, phrases, and writing styles. The more we read, the more imaginative we become. Every time we read a book, we have to remember the setting of the book, the characters, their backgrounds, their history, their personalities, and so much more. As our brain learns to remember all this, our memory becomes better. When we read, we tend to develop better writing skills. We learn valuable life lessons such as helping others and being kind. Reading books reduces stress, helps us sleep better, improves our health, develops our imagination, and above all, it's just fun to read. So students, you must always start reading different books that will give you information, knowledge, and will increase your vocabulary. Be engrossed in what you read and learn because books are our best friends. That's all for today. Bye.